As you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Turtles of Greyskull. It is the collaboration between Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Masters of the Universe. Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage, welcoming all my cosmic followers out there in the YouTubosphere. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We talk about action figures, we talk about play sets, we talk about vehicles, we talk about Pokemon cards, we even talk about some really cool cosmic collectibles that are out there. If you are new to the channel, check out the link in the description. That's right. There's an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books. When I make a sale, I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe. Recycle that money for something cosmically epic. If you are new to the channel, check out the photos section. Check out the community page. Check out the YouTube shorts. All the cool, influential things that makes the Dark Cosmic Universe the what it is. Again, feel free to remix, remaster, reinvigorate, reimagine what the Dark Cosmic Universe is in your universe. Leave some links on your socials. Tell your friends about what's going on here. Definitely remix the videos and influence it to other social medias that are out there. If you are new to the channel, please leave some comments in the channel. That really helps out. The sneaking thumb also helps out too. Okay, let's check it out. 2 figures for the collection. And I know you're saying, Avian, I thought you weren't going to be doing the Turtles of Greyskull line. Now, I had gotten a few of the figures not influenced by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but there I was on my day when I went to the flea market. After that, decided to go to Target, decided to go to Walmart just to see what was around there. I knew there was a Target around there, so yours truly had to just check out and see what was around. And I walk into Walmart and I wind up finding on the shelf in the reduced section, that's right, the clearance section, I call it the reduced section, either or, it was the April O'Neil figure from the Turtles of Greyskull. The reduced price was $10. And I'm like, oh, no way. So I checked the aisle to see if I could find anything else. Now, of course, these figures were also in the regular aisle, still reduced to $10, which I thought was a really good deal. They're normally, I think, like $19 or $21. And then there was Teela in her turtle form. I'm like, or her turtle armor. And I'm like, no way. Not for 10 bucks. Check the scanner. Boop. It was $10. All right, before we take a look at the figures, let's take a look at the card art. Again, this was something I did not... I mean, I picked up a couple of these, but it was more like the villains and stuff. And, well, I saw this and I said, you know what, let's check it out. So it says April O'Neil. She is the sorceress from Channel 6 News. Never heard of that planet. But I know where the influence comes from. I love the card art. Very, very cool. Let's check it out. Now, this particular card art artwork looks amazing. Again, if they had just had her just like this, I would have been like, okay, that's really cool. Again, her as a goddess, okay, you know. Now, they do talk about April O'Neil. You can pause the video right here. So, you can read that. I'm not going to read it to you. Here is the back, and here are the characters that are in it. So we got Stealth Ninja He-Man. We got Stealth Ninja Leonardo, which I did not get. Hordak, April O'Neil. And then, of course, she has the staff of the camcorder in her hand. I'm like, okay, here is the UPC. If your Walmart still has these, check out and see how much they are in your Walmart. Again, got it for $10. I thought that was quite a deal. But it didn't stop there. I wound up finding this one. Now, this one also said it was marked down. There's those yellow stickers from Walmart. And I'm like, okay. Now, if that one, which was the wave after, was $10, how much was this? Why can one be at 12 when the other be at 10 or at 10? Check both of them, and yes, they both were $10. So Teela, the shell-kicking warrior goddess, I guess she can. I don't want to see her kicking any of the turtles, but if that's the case, here we go. Here is the card art in the back, which I think is actually pretty cool. Now that I get to look at it, and I'm like, okay, you know, it almost reminds me of the He-Man, the 2000 series, the 2000X line. If you want to know more about the mysterious Teela, there you go. Pause the video. And yes, she does have shell armor that you can use as a shield. And I did remove that because it kind of makes her a little top heavy. No pun intended. But again, on this wave, we got Skeletor, the evil samurai of destruction. I've seen these before, and I'm just like, I think Target had them or something like that. And some of the Walmarts had it. Casey Jones, which I thought was kind of cool. I like Casey Jones. There's Teela, Michelangelo. And again, here's the UPC. Go to your, pause the video here. Go to your Walmart, go to your Target, see if they have these things on clearance. Yeah, I gotta say, the influence was pretty cool. And I have picked up some other figures along the way. Now, they did come with comic books, so I think it was cool. 2 different ones. So over here, He-Man in a half shell. Turtle power. So that was from the April O'Neil one. I'm like, okay, you got me on that one. And here's the comic book. Comic book actually looks pretty cool. Just, there's Shredder. So I'm assuming I missed Shredder. I think it was like a super figure or something like that. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, you know, I'm not going to be horrified not having that. So you guys get to see a little bit about what the comic looks like on the inside. So that was kind of cool. I'm glad. I love the comics. I love the different adventures that they have. And here's the Turtles of Greyskull. This is the one that features Teela. Pretty sure, was it Teela? I gotta look in the back. Yeah, Teela. Okay, this is hers. And there's Man-at-Arms. Now again, them teaming up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, I get it. You know, I can see the influence. But again, it's kind of a cool thing. And you know, with the Thundercats team up, I'm like, okay. Now I do know that they do. I guess what I've seen online is that Masters of the Universe is teaming up with a Transformers one. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I've seen the one with Bumblebee, and I'm like, not really sure how I feel about it. But that's okay. You know, like I said, you don't have to get them all. If that's the one you want, then definitely get it. Now, both of them did come with accessories. So this would be the camcorder of power. I'm like, okay, you can actually look through it. And if I kind of focus it, yeah, you can actually kind of look through it. And you could see what's going on. That's her staff. So I said, okay, that's fine. All right, so that would be for April O'Neil. This is what comes with Teela. As you can tell, you've got a turtle shell. Now there are these 2 little prongs, I guess you can say. This actually goes into the back, so you can also use this as a shield. You can, and then here's her weapon, which is a little bit different from the original Teela figure. I had to think about that for a minute. Okay, so let's take a look at, before we look at the figures, let's see how tall these are. Now again, usually these are like 5.5-ish, and the influence, so under 6 inches, definitely. And then, I don't want to knock her over. And it looks like over 5 inches, so the 5.5, a little over the 5.5. But that's okay, because they're all kind of cool. We'll get to see them all together. So today we have a girl power kind of influence for this video. So if you are all into girl power, if you are into the Princess of Power, maybe this video is for you. If you are into Masters of the Universe, trust me, my friends, definitely this line is getting better and better. And I'm just like, okay. All right, let's take a look at April O'Neil. Very cool. Again, when I looked at this one, all I could think of was Zoar. You know, with the Zoar influence, Zoar being the eagle, I think that's what it is, bird that the sorceress turns into. Very cool detail. Now, the sorceress part over here, the tiara headpiece, this does come off But I'm not going to be taking it off. I'm keeping it as is. Have her have the Eternian look. Kind of cool, the goddess look. And again, you can also take off, so you can see in the back on this particular armor, but it's not armor, it's the bird outfit. You can actually put on and take off the wings, which I thought was pretty cool. Her wings are a lot bigger than the sorceress. Now I'm just going to put her over here for a minute because I don't think I'm going to be able to stand her properly. All right, here is the Teela figure, which actually looks pretty cool. Now they said that the headpiece or the helmet could come off. I'm not really sure. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know. But again, it says it can come off. Now she's got some gauntlets on either of her wrists, which is really cool. This is her turtle influenced armor, which I'm like, okay, it works. You know, it is Masters of the Universe. You know, if you need a Teela figure and you don't have one, this one would definitely fit good. I like the original one. I'm going to remove the cosmic stage to the back. Exit stage left even. All right, so you can definitely see. I'm going to put Frosta over here on the side. I'm going to put the sorceress over here. And you can definitely see these all together. I think they look really cool. Actually, the Frost is good where she is. Sorceress needs to go over here because these wings are really cumbersome. I have to fold them there. And I'm going to have to stand her up like that. We are going to go to ground level so you can see all the characters that I do have in my collection, which I think are really, really cool. So if you think that only the men are in the Masters of the Universe line that are influential and that are important, well, I'm going to say think again, my friends, because here they are looking cosmically epic together. Very excited about that. And again, to have all these figures, and I will point each of them out. Let me just go back with a monitor. And of course, while I'm doing that, the sorceress takes a nosedive. Bird dive. Okay, got it. I knew it was going to happen. It just happens. I think they look really cool together. Again, from, was it 2020 when they started the line? So here's the sorceress. We got April O'Neil. Back here, we've got Frosta. We have Evelyn. We have the Eternian goddess, which is completely different. Even though she looks like a green snake version of Teela over here, but it's not. It's a different character. We've got Teela with her turtle armor, turtle power. You know I wanted to say that. We've got Chitara over here from Thundercats. We've got Katra, and then back here we have She-Ra. They look really cool. I gotta admit, you know, I was not a big. I think I'm gonna say this here without getting in trouble. I didn't collect a lot of females in the collections that I had. Not that I didn't want to. I don't know. Just it wasn't my thing. But with the Masters of the Universe line, I was kind of like in that whole genre. Like, I don't really need to have that. But the more I look at it, the more it's much needed with all these characters together. Again, you get one character, you put them next to the other, and this is what happens. They just start multiplying, and your collection grows almost instantly. I was going to say expertaneously, but not, you know, it just happens, you know, you get influence, and that's what happens. I think they look cool. And again, for $10 each, plus tax, of course, getting the Teela version. Again, here's the regular one. I like the original because, I mean, that's what it is. And again, the whole, once I have a character, that's it. I don't need any more of them. April O'Neil I did not have as a character. Didn't actually have her as a turtle character either. So now I got her. And they definitely, again, Mattel did a great job scaling the figures. Now, I believe, if I'm wrong, you can say I'm wrong. You're wrong. I know Cecil will be like, you're wrong. That the cartoon figures from the She-Ra, you know, Princess of Power line, they are a little bit taller but they definitely all are in somewhat scale, because even looking over at Chitara is taller than Teela over here, and I'm just eyeballing that April O'Neil is a little bit taller than Teela. So don't know why they decided to up the figures, but hey, it works. They all scale together, which is awesome. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos. Thank you for sharing the videos. I so appreciate that 100%. I really, really do. I am cosmically happy with what everyone's doing. So thank you guys for being those social influencers by letting everyone know about the channel here. Now, we are almost at 2K. We are, what, I don't know, like 4 or 5 away from 2K, which is cosmically epic. Again, thank you guys so much for doing that. Thank you for watching the videos. We're about 42 viewed hours from getting to the 3,000 mark. Hopefully we can get it before the end of the month. That would be cosmically epic. I'm hoping to get the 3,000. So again, check out the playlists. Again, watch them. If you don't have time, leave them in the background. You know, and the more hours we get, the more we generate some influence here, here in the YouTubosphere, better known as YouTube. And again, if you can, if you'd like to, you can definitely be part of the Dark Cosmic family. All you have to do is get to the subscribe button. Almost 2,000 people have said yes to the Dark Cosmic Universe. They want to be part of the family. And thank you very much. And for those who are new, thank you for checking out the channel. Come on back. We definitely would love to have you again. And let me know what's in your collection. I'd love to hear about that. Even some previous videos that I had, someone was looking for a Blade figure. They're like, I haven't seen it on eBay, but they saw my video. That's cosmically epic. My friend, if you are still looking for that figure, keep looking. We have major fingers crossed that you will find that figure and add it to your collection. So again, thank you guys for doing that. Who are my Dark Cosmic family members? When you hit the subscribe button, you find out. No. You are my cosmic cosmonauts, my cosmic comrades, my insane toy collectors, my dark cosmic Pokemon collectors, and we also have my dark cosmic collectors out there in the YouTubosphere. Thank you guys so much again for all that you do. Thank you for watching all the playlists. Thank you for watching the shorts. There will be more shorts coming up. That would be YouTube shorts. And again, I'm kind of debating on some other places that have popped up in my area that might be a good fit for the channel. So again, activate that bell icon so you get notified when I upload videos here or anything here. And don't forget, check out the community page. Start talking in the community page. I'd like to hear from you. Let me know what's going on in your part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. Let me know how your toy hunts are going, or your online searches as well. I'd love to know what you're looking forward to having in your collection. Which figures have you just heard about, or which ones do you want? Let me know there as well. And again, leaving comments with that always helps out too. What do I say? Say it loud and proud, my friends. From one side of the galaxy to the other, and somewhere in between, there is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Thank you guys again for watching the videos. Totally appreciate it. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those action figures. Come back here to the YouTubosphere, better known as YouTube, and we'll definitely see you soon for another video.